Hey, what's up, you guys? Merry Christmas, and just thought I'd kind of make this video just to show off what I got because it was unexpected, honestly, especially this. Like, wow! So it's a classic Hydra figure, and this was, of course, based off of the dark days of Marvel Legends or so. That's what a lot of fans like to call it. This is from like I think 2008. This is the Brood Queen wave. I was not expecting this at all. Like, I didn't ask for it. I wasn't teasing it. My dad was like, this is a funny one, but I want to give you this. And I was like, wow, this is incredible, though. I mean, it's a classic. Not a classic, because this is not Toy Biz, but this is Hasbro, but this is still really cool. And it's funny, too, because I've been wanting to get this for a while, too. But like, for like a long time, I never really brought it up. But still, this is so cool. Wow. This was very shocking. I was not expecting this at all. So this is let me see. Is it? Yeah, so I'm not sure which one is the Chase version. I don't know if it's that one with the closed mouth or if it's the one with the open mouth, but either one, this is really really nice though. And that's the thing too. I'm trying to compare him to the other figures in my collection, and it's like I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the size because he a big boy. Not that I mind that. I think that's cool. Don't get me wrong. Because this is my Marvel Legends collection. These are all my Captain Americas that I have so far. Obviously, I have more. I got that one that I need to squeeze in somehow, but I don't know. It's hard because if it was up to me, I could move the Fantastic Four, figures like maybe upward or so. But the problem is, of course, the Watcher because he first appeared in a Captain America. In a Fantastic Four comic. So it's like I don't know, and he's too tall and he can't fit there. He'll definitely won't fit up there. So I got to figure it out because these shelves they're brackets. These are not normal shelves that I have. So just gotta take that to consideration, you know what I mean? Just to kind of think, what am I gonna do? But he looks really nice. I like that there's like a tiny little, it's a little paper in there. So we're gonna look through some nostalgia at some point. And of course you get the nice giant long tentacles. So all right, judging by, I could be wrong. I don't know. Because I don't have any figures from the Brood Queen wave. I wonder if that's a bendy wire. Anyway, so this is the next one. This is funny because I was actually planning on buying this at some point. I guess my dad got to the best of me and he got it for me. So it's the Cobra Viper Officer and Vipers. Oh, okay. I love how it shows 5 of them, but the pack only comes with 3, but that's fine. And they include a whole ton of like effect pieces. I mean, look how great that is. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are, but I wonder if they're compatible with other Joe figures too. I mean, they should be, but this looks really nice. I love this. You know what I mean? I like army building, especially with GI Joes, so that's fantastic. And I like the colors too. I've always find these specific guys interesting for the most part. I do have one of them. I have the Python Patrol one, but that's the only one that I've owned. So that means now I got 4. If I add these, so these are really cool. I could be wrong. I think this used to be an Amazon exclusive. I say used to be because I know that it's been showing up in places like Ross and, and stuff like that. But mind you, I don't have a Ross. So I know that definitely my dad probably bought these online for sure because, he's kind of a hermit like that. But, don't get me wrong. I love my dad to death. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. He has his ways. He hides stuff pretty good. For the most part. Anyway, and here's the, this one I mean, these are all exciting, don't get me wrong. But this one I was completely shocked by. I was like, whoa, it's the Range Viper. Like, wow, These guys are always so weird because it's like, they're army builders, but at the same time, they're really not. It's hard to really explain it. I don't even know if they're supposed to be like zombies of some sort. I have no idea because even if you watch the original cartoon, they give no explanation as to why they even look like that. And even then, it doesn't really give off any clues of like showing their brains and stuff like that. They just kind of portray it more as some sort of weird armor that they got. So for all I know, these are probably humans, but still, I've always found these guys very interesting. The reason why I'm talking about the whole army builder aspect of it, it's because in the original cartoon, yeah, there was definitely more than one of them. But then they did like that weird continuation, by Deke Entertainment or so, and I mean that cartoon was not bad, but it was horrendous. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. And he was in it, but it was just like one guy. So it's like, okay, which is it? Is there multiples of him? Is he army builder? If he's just one guy, like Scrap Iron, I mean, come on now, But I love this for sure. I mean, they're all great. I hope you guys can see this though, because I don't know. Let me clean my camera real quick. Hold up. Yes, I do apologize. I know. I know I do that a lot. I've only had like maybe one or two people complain that I complain too much about having, my camera and stuff like that, but you gotta work with what you have. I'll definitely get something better in the future, but that's gonna take time. Let me save some money. I got the money, but I don't got the money at the same time, if you know what I mean. But this one, oh, you guys know how I feel about this one. This is the mole rat, and you could do this either way. You can either do a human or the zombified. I'm not even sure if they're supposed to be zombies, because you can see he got like the weird crystals in his brain or so. That's gruesome. I hope, please, Hasbro, do more figures like these. I really like to see how they do like their zombie stuff, because I know that there's like zombie vipers and all that from like some of the old G.I. Joe toy lines. Well, specifically from like the 2000s or so, but you get the idea. This is a really nice figure, and unfortunately, this was actually another Amazon exclusive. I mean, a Walmart exclusive, like the Range Viper, which kind of sucks, because these are really nice figures. Damn, look at that guy's crooked teeth. Look at that. Really, really nice, though. I love it. I mean, I love all of them. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I want to collect a whole bunch of these, but like I know that these guys are kind of hard to find because they're Walmart exclusives. But just to finally see them in person looks really nice. Yeah, they're pretty sealed up for the most part, so that's good. So last but definitely not least, this one was so funny. My dad, he was like, oh, I don't know if this is right. I think I made a mistake. So it's a nice little Doc Ock figure. You know what I mean? It says it's from Hasbro, so I'm assuming it says that it came out in 2006. So I'm assuming that this is probably based off of like when the third movie came out. I think, I don't know. My knowledge of that specific toy line is not too great. I mean, he feels more like a weird updated like Toy Biz figure or so. So I would say that he goes around that. I feel kind of bad. He was probably confusing it for like the new Marvel Legends ones, but that doesn't come out till next year. Even though there has been some people overseas that got him already, but it's still a nice, cute little figure. It's the thought that counts. Heck, maybe I might even do a toy review of it. I mean, if there's no accessories, and stuff like that, we'll see how that goes. Because I don't normally review just random toys and stuff like that, but because next year I want to focus a lot more on the toy reviews, I will definitely do it for sure. Because I feel like I've kind of cheated you guys out this year, and I kind of feel bad. The toy reviews were doing very good during the summer or so, kind of, but obviously towards the end of the year, I know I've been really behind, and I said that I was gonna get on the ball with it. I also did told you guys that my weird tripod, it unfortunately broke. So I was just kind of show it, because I did do a little video of it, but not too many people watched it. So this is what I'm talking about. This stupid little thing that I use, it broke, and even if I can still use it, the piece to hold up the phone, it's loose for some odd reason. I have no idea why though, because it has a little thing. It doesn't work that well, so it's garbage. I gotta buy a new one whenever I get to my job. Luckily we're closed today, so yeah. I feel really bad for whoever has to work on Christmas Day, which I doubt it, but you know, you know how it is. So yeah, this is what I got for Christmas. So that's great. You know what I mean? Be thankful. You gotta really be thankful for sure, because there's a lot of people that don't have shit. So take that into consideration. I can't promise if I'll do a tour review this week. I got a lot of other plans, and I'm gonna explain what those plans are right now. So you guys know how I promised like I was gonna be covering like the Godzilla X Kong New Empire toys and all that. So a lot of things started to come out, and I was like, whoa, there's no way I'm gonna be covering all that in one video. So expect pretty much this whole week to be like Godzilla related, videos and all that and toy discussions. So that's the plan right now. And obviously I'll discuss more about what we're gonna do and all that. So I'm gonna because originally I was gonna do maybe like a Q&A today, towards the end of the day, later tonight, for Christmas and all that. You know what I mean? That was the original plan, but a lot of nice juicy stuff came out for Godzilla and Kong, so I wanted to take a look at that because mind you, it's not just Marvel Legends, it's not just GI Joe that I'm into. I like Ultraman and Godzilla, and as you can see from the top of my shelf, I got like a whole bunch. And I did say that I was going to do a room, a tour of the room before the end of the year. So I'll definitely try to get on that. So until then, hope you guys had a nice Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate and all that. And like I said, let's be thankful at least for what we have because it's not always easy for a lot of families, especially with I had my fair share of crazy stuff going on this year too, but always try to look at the bright side. It's not all that bad. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys soon, because I'll probably make another video tonight anyway. Let's be honest, and why not? You know what I mean? So yeah, see ya.